Hello. So let me just make a slight adjustment to the camera. Hello. So let me just make a slight adjustment to the camera. Hello. I'm so excited to be here. It's the very first time I've ever done a Facebook Live. I'm so excited to be here. It's the very first time I've ever done a Facebook Live. So there is quite a lag, I see. All right, so I am going to get started because I am doing the 8 o'clock live. And my name is Tammy Louise, and I started a company. All right, so I am going to get started because I am doing the 8 o'clock live. I started a company called TLC Designs, and I'm a die maker, and I've done illustrations, scrapbook and crafting paper products, other than dies, rubber stamps, embossing folders, all sorts of different things. And hi Chris, hi Dana. I see some people are joining me now. That's great. I hope that everyone can hear me. Hi Dana. Nice to see you all. The most recent product that I came out with in the store is the double dial die. And I want to share, I've gotten a lot of different comments. I want to share what it looks like, how it's made, how you put it together, and go over it all with you so that together we can craft and be social and get a little bit more used to interactive cards. I love interactive cards, and I think once you see a video like this, it's going to maybe change your mind about how really easy it can be done. This is the double dial die I have for sale in the store right now to US customers. I'm not open across seas or international as of yet. I'm so new to it. I do work with a wonderful lady. Her name is Kelly Neese. And hi Pam, and she owns 7 Kids Crafts, and she is the exclusive US retail other than my store, and the only international retail store that carries the die right now. It has 8 different pieces. It's interactive. It comes with the frame. It has the dial. It has this special little piece, which is the mechanism, and some washers and an arm. And I'll show you exactly how you cut with it. Today we're going to do it on a different frame. We're not going to use the frame that comes with it. So let me show you the pieces that are included. Let me see if I can grab these. Here's the little wheel and the arm. I cut 2 wheels with the white paper. I have them up here already cut, so we can skip part of the process that is a little bit more lengthy. I cut 2 of them. We're going to just glue these together. And like on this project here, we are going to make another project just like this, but pink. A little bit more of a female genre. And you notice down here on this wheel, because I have the green grass, I wanted to keep it the same color, so I cut a 3rd one. And then I want to show you how you apply this mechanism portion. And we'll put that together after we're done making the card itself, the actual background of the card and the little critters. Today I want to do some work with my gel plate, because I wanted a spotty dotty monster, but I didn't want to spend 4 hours coloring him. And I haven't colored in years and years, but I found a way to make a spotty dotty monster. This monster here is the one we're going to work with, from a company by TLC Designs, which also I think 7 Kids Crafts carries TLC Designs. Not sure about this particular one, but I fell in love with this one. It's called Abominable, and I have the dies that came with it. Let's see if I can, so we have Dana and Pam. Getting a few pop-ups. Is everybody still here with me? Is it working for everyone? Hi. So we're going to use this set. And TLC Designs also has this adorable little, it's called Cupids, which I fell in love with. He actually looks like he's flying and he's going to shoot the arrow. I thought it would be perfect for a Valentine's card. So, and it says gotcha on there, and I thought how cute it would be if he went over and he got the Abominable Snowman. So we're going to do both of those. As you can see, this one is Copic colored, and this little googly-eyed monster is colored with the gel plate. So I'm going to show you how to do that. But this is how the double dial works. It slides really easy. I have a special little trick that I learned with playing with this die, and I want to share it because I thought, oh my gosh, it's just brilliant, and I don't know why I didn't think of it before. But so we will do that. Let's get started. I stamped on multifarious paper, which I got from Lavinia. It's really super smooth. It's supreme, and it holds quite a bit more water than the regular Nina and the other stock that I've used, so I want to use that. And today I'm also cutting, this is Cotton Candy cardstock from Simon Says, and I also used Doll Pink. It's entitled, from Simon Says Stamps. So I have made the actual card base out of, this is one of the dies that I designed previously. It's no longer available because it's too old, but I really love the shape of it. And I used the darker pink as the frame, and I simply, on the score line, did not cut. Put them above the score line, and it doesn't cut them. So that's how I made the frame. And then in the lighter pink, hi, I'm sorry, I can't read that. Annalise and Bonnie. Hi, Bonnie. I know who you are. Okay. So then I cut the lighter pink out of the inner frame. This particular die set comes with one that's a little larger than this, which is what was used for this, and then this other one. So we're just going to use a little bit of glue stick. This is Nouveau glue pen, which I think Kelly has in her store. If not, I could be wrong. If not, maybe I'll have to talk her into looking into that, because I fell in love with this because of the way that it covers so much space. I mean, it's, you know, when you cut dies and they have the little holes in them and you're wondering how in the world are you going to get some sort of adhesive inside those little holes? Are we still live? Hopefully it's just lagged. Hi, Carol. Yeah, my video stopped for a second. This is all new to me, so bear with me, ladies. Okay. Let's see. And gentlemen, I don't know if my husband is watching or not. He's out of town right now. I didn't tag anyone this time either, and I know I'm going to have to do that. Actually, I think the video is catching up. So there we have the color that's lighter, just like we did the light blue in the background here. And then this, oops, come on off of there. This is the top of the card, okay, that we're going to bump upward. It's backwards, sorry. Bump upward. That's the part that's going to hide or disguise the mechanism underneath. Okay, so I don't know if you have noticed, but this is going to include a freebie. I have a little die that I made years and years ago. That's the bow tie, and you can see it on this little guy here. Of making a die to just have the bow tie, I thought I would create a PNG or a PDF, and it is on my blog right now. If you want to run over there and right click on it, it is the freebie. You won't be able to get the little cuts in it, but I left little black marks so you can use any kind of cardstock you want. Cut this out and do the same thing with your little monster. Okay, so let's do the gel press and see what we can get. This is a trial and error because I did 4 of these monsters. When I was doing this card here, it took me 4 tries. But the fun part is just trying it. I already stamped and used the die that comes with it. That the TLC Designs die has the same ones that match the monsters. So I used that. And then I stamped it again on another piece of paper and then put sticky adhesive on the back because I want his face to stay white. The whole goal was to get the white face. We're going to see. Okay. So I have this, and then what I've done, I have a whole set of brush paints. And I put some of the powders in these. I think I got these at the dollar store, to tell you the truth. And I put a different colored powder in each one of these with some water, and I keep them. And then I made a template indicating what it looks like on paper for like number 1, number 2. So I kind of coordinated them. What I want to do is, this guy was mostly blue, but this card is pink. So I want a little bit of the green because I know I'm going to put green in the background for the landscape. Let's do 4. Let's do 4. And I have one of these fan brushes. Okay. So we're just going to, hi Tammy, or hi Bonnie, sorry. Dana, Melissa. Hi Melissa. Hi Irene. I want to say hi to Carol. And Tammy's blog with the bow freebie. Oh, Bonnie, you are awesome. Thank you. All right, so color I'm going to put on here is a little bit of green. Bonnie has shared the link to the Handmade by TLC blog, so you want to run over there and grab that freebie. There, we're going to put a little bit, and that's like it was almost like a grass green. Let's do an off color too. Let's stay a little bit blue. Let's go 14, because the flowers that we're going to use on this one, I'm going to grab I'm making a mess, are going to be the pink, but they really match that turquoise. So I want to stick clean my brush off just a little bit so I don't mix up my colors too much, but I'm going to use a little bit of turquoise. It's like a blue. It's pretty sky blue. And there is going to be blue stress ink in the sky. So we don't want the entire monster to be pinks or reds. We want to kind of vary the colors. That's pretty good. That's where the ink's coming from when I close these. I see what I'm doing. Okay. I'm making a mess. But that's the fun part, I think, sometimes. Now let's go and add the 5. Ah, Dana, yeah, that's a nice dye. I like it. Sometimes I'm not big on coordinating dyes. I mean, that might be not a great thing to say, but I'm not huge on them because I don't really do very many characters anyway. I like big background dyes. But sometimes it's worth that extra $8 or something because it's the exact white space all the way around and you don't have to work to do fussy cutting. Sometimes I'm a little lazy. Lazy crafter. Okay. Let's see if we still have everybody on here. Great idea for the brushes. Yeah. It came in handy. Tracy at Lavinia Stamps, and she kind of keeps a little well of some sort with all of her brushes in them, and I thought, boy, if they had lids, you know, that you don't have to twist off, you can just snap on and snap off really easy. It'd be much easier, so I kind of ran with it. Okay, so now we're going to, I'm still in the center of the camera. This is, oh, the feed. Lost the feed. That's not good. Is it coming back on? Let's see. Settings, continue. Oh, you can see me? Oh, you can see me. Okay. So Dana just lost the feed. Oh, Dana. Oh, you're back. Oh, good, good. Okay. So we're gonna, I think I might want to just, that looks like a lot of ink. Just pick up a little bit of it. All right. And we're gonna smush them in. Oh my goodness. Oh, not quite as much ink as I thought. Let's just cover the head and the arms. Dot. Dot. Now remember, this is going to be white once I take these off of here, so that I like the green maybe. Let me see. Let's use a little bit. Where's the 16? Oh, that's really orange. I don't want that. Maybe an 11. Maybe there we go. It gives it a little bit more of a dotty look than smudging it in. So we're gonna, I like him. He's super cute. I don't want too much red. And maybe a little bit more. And just so you know, this is live and I have 3 puppies. and they're whiny. My son is doing everything he can to keep them at bay. I kind of want to fill him. I know he doesn't look super cute yet. There. I'm going to touch it a little bit. Okay. I love these, I don't remember what they're called. They're from, this is from Lawn Fun. Some kind of squishy. Let's see if I can dry it just a little. I'm almost afraid to keep it on that gel plate. Okay, I'm going to move this. I'm going to take that off. And that off. Done with the brushes. For now, anyway. Now I have another little trick. Where is my package? Oh, there they are. I have this little. I'm gonna get out the Signo white pen. And just go in a little bit with the white right next to his black face so that it looks a little bit sharper. Is anybody asking anything? The feed, I'm back. Hi, Kata. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Maz. It keeps cutting out on me. Uh-oh. Kelly, are you back? Let me know if you get back. If any of you other ladies are having any issues. One of these horns up here I'm going to keep white. I'm going to take that blue one and kind of cover it. These pens are favorite. So we're just going to go in and try and get right up next to that black line so it looks a little bit sharper. Obviously, if I had made the mask a little bit bigger, it would not have leaked over into the part that I wanted to keep white. There. Brushes are water-based, so it's going to squeeze in and squish in wherever it can. We just kind of adjust it. He is super cute. Okay. So, we have that done. And I know that he looks a little bit on the funky side now, but when you put him on the pink card, he's going to be really super cute. Look how cute. Okay. I just noticed the video's backwards. Isn't that funny? Watching it on my laptop. And it's backwards. Okay, so we have that much done. We have the mat, so we're going to let him dry. We're going to work with the mechanic part of the die. which is this part right here. Mechanic part of the die, which is this part right here. Temperamental Facebook. Yes, it is. Hi, Carol. Okay, so what I want to do is make the Cupid. Make sure my fold is in the right spot. Make the dial be in the center here. So wherever you're going to, this bottom hole in the dial has to be visible here and then meet here. So all you need to do really is match 2 holes and decide that that's where you're gonna put your guy. So we're going to take this out. And then I'm going to, now if I put it, I have to concentrate. All right, so here, we're going to have to go from the inside so that I can make sure that this is going to meet. There we go. Okay. I'm going to use some of this purple tape. No, Tammy, what are you doing? I can't believe I just messed that up. You don't actually cut the hole in this one. It's this guy. I think I'm nervous. First time for everything, huh? All right. There we go. Now. There we go. This is the one that we're going to turn over and make sure it meets. That's why I gave you guys a frame when I actually designed this die, because it is a little bit more complicated to use it on a different frame, but it's fun. It gives you so much variety too. You can use it anywhere. Okay, so I am going to get my die cutting plates out. Now, wait a minute. When I made this card, I didn't have this applied first, so I cut it afterward. But if we apply it first, will it go through all of them? Maybe not. Let's do this. Let's cut this. It might not go through all those layers, which then would be even more complicated to try and explain to you. There we go. Come on. Okay. Hi, Carol. There you go, Carol. And there we go. And that's what it's going to look like. Now let's, what else did I do? I have these cut. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to use this as my sample. And I want the dark green in the background, then the light green. And I don't want to cover up too much of this slot. I believe I went, yeah, I went about halfway up. Okay. Get my trusty glue back out. Again, I don't know if you carry that glue or not, Kelly. It's by Nouveau. And look at how fast it covered, and it went in between all those little dots and dashes. It's amazing. I love it. There we go. And then we're going to turn this one over. There. Make sure it's on there real good. It's called Glue Pen. Just a Nouveau glue pen, large. I like it. It's a good pen. Okay. So I'm going to, again, put the card together. Oh, you have it in stock? And it disappears. Yeah. It's because it's good. I like it. I'm going to put it up there. And then I'm going to grab the same die that I used initially for the white. Drop the white. Get some purple tape. So I have a few questions. I thought if you ladies would help me and be interested in answering, because there's a few things that I'm interested in adding to the store, but I'd like to know what some fellow crafters think about it. So the first question I had was, do you prefer floral stamps or character stamps? What do you like reach for when your crafty time comes and you get that hour and 15 to be creative? What do you grab? What's your first go-to? So, Marsha, you like the characters. Hi, Sharon. Yeah, Pam, I love the Nouveau glue. Do we have anyone else that prefers, which do you prefer, character stamps? Oh, Kelly, you're a character girl. I would have pegged you for flowers. But, you know, you love that vintage kind of thing. Let me see if this went through. I might want to run it one more time. It is really thick because there's 3. So we're going to put it through again. What else do we have? So Kelly is a character. Pam, like the characters. Everybody likes the character stamps. Huh. It's interesting to know. This is being really, really stubborn. Can you see that? It wasn't this bad when I cut the first project. It went through pretty well. Let's try it one more time. Oh my goodness, my Gemini is trying to stop running. That's new. I've been abusing it too much apparently. Alright, so I don't think there's any point in trying to run it through again. Let me see what I can get salvaged. Basically, I think it cut the majority of it. Okay, there's not really all that bad to clean up. So, those of you that like the character stamps, I had a second part to that question. Character lovers, do you prefer fantasy images or realistic images like little boys, little girls, that sort of thing? Those of you that might not have come in time, there is a freebie printout of that little bow that I'm going to put on the monster on my blog. And the blog is shared up above, but it's handmade by tlc.blogspot.com. So Dana, you like the fantasy. Really, I bet you're like a mermaid. And yeah, I can see that. And then Pam. Oh, you like both. Okay. Hi, Marsha. So I'm going to go back to the card. Okay. Mess on my desk here. This Facebook Live doesn't give you very much space to work on, but I'm going to manage to fit out. Okay. So this is where this goes. And then all I'm going to do, as you can see, now these match perfectly. See? We're going to use my Nuvo glue, but I want to do a little bit of distress inking first. Now, I just got these. They're brand new. I haven't played with them very much. Just that card that I showed you with the blue on this guy. So I really like them. This is tumbled glass. Grab a little bit of ink. I'm used to using the this is just a scratch piece of paper, so I can kind of test out how much is picking up. Okay, I like that. So we're just to go in from the edges and just do a dusting. All of these products that I'm going to use are going, or probably already are on the blog actually. Just the colors are going to change because the projects that's on the blog is the blue one, and this guy is the pink one. Look, I really love how this spreads. I love these a lot. Fantasy. So, ooh, depends. I do love fantasy though. But love the new vintage from Spellbinders. Oh, okay. Sweet cuddly critters. Yeah. I love them too. You know, 10 years ago, I was one of those ones that would pick up a Copic and do one of the Elizabeth Bell images, the really elaborate, beautiful hair and all of those things. But I've kind of gotten into getting a little lazy and you know, like doing the monsters, inking them up like this is right up my alley anymore. I'm not sure why. But I do love my florals. Do all to new. There's my blog again. Thank you, Bonnie. Is everybody still there or is it frozen? Can anybody see me? It says it's live. Is everybody still there? Uh-oh. Oh, here. Okay, Pam is here. You're there too. So my video just stopped working. I'm kind of frozen on the thing. But the stamp loving characters, do you prefer digital stamps or physical stamps? I can't tell if my video is in the middle of the screen or not anymore, but I'm going to do my best to try and keep it so that you can see it. I am now gone to Chip Sapphire on the edge. Oh, you like physical? Okay, Dana. And you can see me. Okay. So it's working for you guys. And it's not working. I can't see what I'm doing anymore. So we're just going to try and stay in the center of the screen so that I keep everybody. I appreciate you guys letting me know that it's something that's visible. We're just going to go real light across the edge. And then we'll be done with that color. I'm going to go a little bit over here because I know that monster is going to sit right there. Those two are done. And then I want to put a little bit, I don't know if you can tell, in this card. But I have a little bit of sunshine back here. So I'm going to use fossilized amber distress ink. Just, ooh, definitely should have checked that brush. We're rub it in a lot and kind of spread it. I hope I didn't mess that up. It is kind of stuff that's in the background. It would be behind the Cupid. But my goal is always to get it as best I can. So I am in the middle. Good. Thank you, Kelly. And then digis are less expensive though. That's true. But do you find that you use them as often if they're digitals? Or do you use the stamps a little bit more often because they're physical, they're right there in front of you? I don't know about you, but if I see a stamp I have fallen in love with, like these monsters or something, I will go back over and over and over again instead of going to my actual computer and pulling up a digi that, you know, maybe is a year old that I loved a long time ago. I think it's because you can physically see it if it's in front of you. Hi, Sandy. How are you? Nice to see you. There's Rosemary. Hi, Rosemary. Nice to see you, ladies. Okay, so we are on our way to this project here. Let me... I don't know if I'm going to get to the Copic coloring today because I have spent so much wonderful time with you ladies already. I don't even know what time it is. I'd have to look. somewhere else. I want to tell you what other stamps I'm going to use. This is the Lotta Love by Fun Stampers Journey. This is Spellbinders. I used the Honeybee Bee's Knees paper for some of the background on this, and then I also used Mata Scrap, the Soul, Let Your Soul Bloom, and that's for the green background. Wanted to share those two products with you as well. I don't know if Kelly has those in the store, but there's always papers that you fall in love with, no matter where you have to get them. I definitely want to puncture that hole. 842. Thank you, Dana. Your craft hoarder, so physical use. Yeah, I'm. Don't even get me going on the gorgeous stamps. I'm completely addicted to every single one of them. So yeah, I get that completely. All right, I'm gonna glue this. Oh, let's stamp this first. Let's do this first. I just want a little bit of the hearts. Now, what happens if I refresh? Do you guys disappear, or do you think that's a good question for Kelly. Kelly. All right. Hi, Rosemary. Oh, Rosemary, I was asking earlier, do you prefer organic and floral stamps over character stamps? And I'd love to know what your opinion is. All of you ladies are just making this wonderfully enjoyable for me, because I love sharing with crafty people and I don't get to do it very often. Too busy in the backgrounds making things for you guys to craft with. I'm all about character stamps. Ah, yeah. I can. Thank you. Okay, so we are going to put this guy on here. Trying to think of doing it upside down. We're just going to pop it on there like that. Turn it over and really push it on there and get the good pressure. What happens if I refresh? I think I got my video back. Oh, yay. Okay, so that is where I want it. The sky is done. And okay. So the next step, this is the actual foundation or the plate that's going to go on the foundation. Let me get rid of some of these stamps. I am just terrified that this black ink is going to land someplace I don't want it to be. This is the base frame that we made, and I am inky, so we are getting a little bit of ink on it, but this is the plate that's going to sit on top with your pop dots. Like that. See there? Now let's assemble the portions of the double dial die. Like I said, I cut 2 of them out of 120 paper and 1 of them out of the green Moda scrap paper. We're just going to stick them together. So portion number 1, 2 of these. This is part of the quick and easy. Okay, we are done with that. Oh, I have so much of this stuff laying around now. Let's see what we're saying. I'm all about characters. Does the weight of the paper matter? Yes, absolutely, Dana. There were a few other people that had asked me that question. Hi, Janice. Hi. Some of these ladies I work with on the 7 Kids Crafts design team. I think it's fantastic. I'll get together like this and we can chit chat. It does matter. The paper weight, because this is just paper. This is not cardboard, metal, anything. Like, it's not wood. It's not chipboard. So the actual structure of it comes directly from the weight of the paper. And I've found that as I just hit the camera, sorry. As I've been watching some other videos, he's doing interactive or kinetic cards, they always double the arms and the wheel and everything. And I hadn't realized that, but when I doubled these, it turned out absolutely perfect. And I think it does definitely make a difference. Hi, Janice. There you go. Just the weight of the paper. Okay, so I've answered all the questions. Let's continue with the creation. This is the arm. I cut 2 of them, 120 cardstock, so it's nice and heavy. I think Katya had a little bit of an issue making that everything was doubled too, because sometimes the slot that the mechanism has to run in is fighting against itself unless the paper's thick enough. Once you get that paper the right thickness, it's where that it goes through correctly. So it does definitely make a difference. Here's your arm, here's the wheel, and it's time now to learn. Here I have these cute little brads. They're really super flat. I can't tell you who the brand, well, maybe I can. Hang on. Spare part. Paper Studios. That's what I used. I'm going to refresh my page again because for some reason I lost the video. But so I've put this through here, and I remember now I did this part underneath last time, which it isn't going to matter. It isn't going to matter at all because I can put one of the flowers over it. So that's no big deal. So I put the brad through the grass and the cover card and the bottom of this die. Now here's the pied de resistance. I'm not French, but I know that it means the magic device that everybody is going to go, oh, why didn't I think of that? So I cut 2 of the arms, glued them together, and cut a V into them. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see this? Let me see if my video. Yeah, see there? Now, if I put that V in there before opening the wings of the brad, you're not gonna believe this. And then pull it out, it's flat and loose and perfect. Look, ladies, look. I fell in love with that. I can't believe I thought of it. So yay, crafty genius at hand. Hi, Sherry. How are you? Okay, so I have a little bit of the guy from grass in here. I'm going to cut this out. How are you? Okay, so from grass in here. Because we want our monster to go all the way down the slot. This is the double dial die. It is for sale at TLC Designs, my new online store I just opened. It is also for sale in the U.S. Exclusively at 7 Kids Craft Store, and she is international. So anybody that's overseas or interested in maybe giving it as a gift or something like that can get them from her as well. Okay, so now we have the space where we're going to put the arm connecting to the center hole of the dowel. Grab another one of the brads, put it through, push it down, turn it over. Grab your little V tool. I don't know what else to call it. You guys we should come up with a name for this. I know all these little tips. Don't you love it? Okay. I'm going to maybe make this into a die or something. Kelly, what do you think? Do a die. And then take it back out. And it's so cool. It's so perfect. I love this. It's just, I'm amazed. I think it's just me. All right. So I'm going to put this other brad through one of the washers. Now the washers come with the die set. Paper against paper will always work better than metal against paper. So we're going to stick this guy through here. We're going to put another washer on the top of it. The magic tool. Pull it out. Look. Yay! It's like barely making any paper noise. And it's just, you can do it with one finger. It's so easy. One finger. And the last brad. Through a washer, through the top of the thing, through the, pop another washer. Let's see, is anybody asking, hello, Sherry? All the little tips, yes. Well, who else are we going to share these tips with, right? I mean, put it down, out of there. Flip it over. You always want to check to see about the function. Now, I noticed this on the other card too because I added the grass here. It's at a different height of this. But if you lift this white paper up around there, it helps it go over the green grass. If I used a bigger, let me take this out real quick. I'm going to use a bigger washer. Washer. Let me get a big washer. Because there's like 4 different sizes of washers, just in case your images are larger. Or like little things like this. think a lot of people are like kinetic or interactive cards because it looks so complicated, but if you're the type of person that really likes to and get into making sure things work like I am, I have my husband says an engineer brain. There we go. See how I lifted? Now it isn't going to matter if it's lifted because it's on the brad. Look. I'm going to put a little bit of crystal accent or glossy accents. Right there. Just because I want to keep this washer tip that I lifted up. I want to keep it facing the grass. Another one of the tricks for this particular die anyway is if you glue this washer and this to the arm, and then also this one, you won't get any wiggles, jiggling left and right. Your images will stay completely straight as long as you connect them to the brad, because the brad can't move left or right. This is going to have to dry a little bit before we can actually continue to play with it, but you can see before the washer wiggled left and it wiggled right, and now it won't at all. And because it's lifted where I lifted it, it goes right over the green paper. So, having said all of that, I have some clouds I'm about ready to maybe finish. Let's put some glue. This is a die set that I created also ages ago. I just fell in love with it because the whole die set is a Valentine set. So I thought. Just dot a little bit of glue. There. My fingers are covered with ink and glue, so I'm going to turn that over and push that down. I don't want to get everything so filthy that it doesn't look cute anymore. So let me, I put a little bit of blue on the cloud. I'm just using the same Distress ink thing that I used for the background. And I'm going to grab my pop-ups. I don't have anywhere to put anything else. Alright. Get my bag of pop-ups. I want some of those black pop-ups that Kelly said she has. Get some of those really soon. Hi, Karen. Hi, Melissa. And Carol. So I asked a few other questions. Let's see what else I have here. Oh, the floral stamps. How many of you or who prefers floral stamps that are layered stamps? I'm trying to work and think at the same time. The layered stamps versus like Alta New has both styles. Where the entire flower is already on the image and you color it in with watercolors or something. You don't have to like choose a light pink and then a darker pink and then the darkest pink and do that layering. I'd love to know what everybody thinks. covered up quite a bit of that heart there. Let's move this down a little. Did I forget to take this? I did. I forgot to take the thingy off. No. Put it there. We're going to put this here. Maybe over here. Okay. Then we're going to start to use some pop dots all around the edges and get this on the card. I'm out of these. I like the big ones that come with this, but I have to get these again. I'm not sure what set this even is because I take them out and put them in my big box of pop-ups, but I'm going to have to look for them again. Anybody know the name of these? I really like these a lot. Better than the ones that come on the card. Okay. The goal is to avoid at all costs anywhere that the mechanism needs to move with your pop-ups, right? Maybe what I'll do is a part 2. And Cupid color the Cupid for this particular project, and then I'll post it on the blog. It'll be a shorter one. What do you ladies think? Like a half an hour? We'll just color. I have a fantastic color of red hair that I have used for probably 10 years now. E08, E19, and E29. I couldn't remember. I couldn't believe I could remember when I sat down the other day to do this what those colors were, but I guess it's like riding a bike. Once you find what you really enjoy, I think every one of my images would have red hair if it were my choice. Okay, so now all we need to do is pop this up. I like to try and get, without sticking my head over it. I'd like to try and get the edges all even. Looks like I did. Looks good, looks good. Let's check for mobility. We're still just zooming. Look how fun. So here's what I'll do. Let's put him on. On the blue card, where's my card? Here he is, underneath the white pop-ups. I believe I popped him up once, and this cute little bow, I make this a round width. Oh, I used this. This is a little trick. You just push, roll it. You're just rolling it because I wanted it to be like 3D. I don't know if you can see. Let's see. The bow. There. Okay. So I wanted the bow to kind of be 3D, not squished down flat. Sorry, I need to keep my hands in the vision. Stay in the vision, Tammy. Stay in the vision. I have to say this has been terribly fun. I don't get to craft very friends anymore because getting out is a little hard in Michigan during the winter. It's really A lot of snow, a lot going on. The weather just doesn't always permit. I'll hold this just for a second. And then I'm gonna glue. I'm gonna hold it down for one more second down here. Put a little bit of glue, and then I have, when I cut that banner, which was one of the dies, the insides of all these little hearts come out, and so you can use them anywhere on your project that you want. I have glossy stuff and glittery stuff just about everywhere on all of these little additions. I didn't get an opportunity to show you all how to do it because I don't want to be on here forever. But we're gonna pop a little heart right there. And then we're going to put a little dot of glue. I'm going to refresh because my video is gone again. Are you all still with me? Okay. I'll put him there. I could get like a little cotton swab with some pink chalk and give him little pink cheeks. What I did with this guy, oh, the googly eyes too. I can't forget the googly eyes. But what I did with the other one is I put gloss accents over the entire face because I wanted him to kind of look starry. I could get like a little cotton swab with some pink chalk. Give him little pink cheeks. What I did with this guy, oh, the googly eyes too. I can't forget the googly eyes. What I did with the other one is I put gloss accents over the east because I wanted it to kind of look starry. The googly eyes definitely add to this guy. I mean, he's so handsome to begin with, but it just adds something. I'm not sure what it is. I just fell in love with the googly eyes. These pop-ups are making you ladies disappear. Hi, T. Okay, so I'm going to flip him over. I'm going to show you another trick that I've picked up. Okay. So I want him, keep the video in the center. I want him to go from here to here so that Cupid could shoot him. So we're going to apply him right about where the bow is. So everywhere around the bow, I'm going to put one pop dot. I'm going to apply another thinner pop dot because I want around this to be higher, so that instead of him going like this, he's gonna go like this because there's things stopping him from moving differently. See, he's got him on the bottom, but he doesn't have it here. So one more right here. I don't know if you ladies missed it or not, but I do have 3 ladies, and I can hear that one of them is whining pretty bad. They are currently trapped in the bedroom with my son. watching. I don't know what he's probably playing a video game, ignoring the fact that they're even in the room with him. But he want out pretty desperately, it sounds to me. So that's exactly what I wanted to be flat. Oops, the glue didn't have a chance to dry. I'm trying to rush. Maybe another one of these. These are thinner. I need a bunch of different heights of pop dots. There. Yeah, that's the dog banging on the door. So he wants out. But that's what we have. And he's googly. And then I'm going to finish there. Gotcha is going to have to be put maybe on the brown, or I could put it over in the green. I have glitter, glitter, glitter everywhere on this. I even put a little bit of Wink Stella crystals on the hearts. But that's the project. You can stick the Cupid. We could grab him and show you. Just put him on here. Maybe I'll color the Cupid next time. See? Bam! Gotcha. Ladies, it's been a pleasure. I am going to remind you all that there's a freebie on my blog, handmadebytlc.blogspot.com. There is another tutorial video tomorrow. You'll have to forgive me. I can't remember the name of the woman that is on tomorrow. With 7 Kids Crafts. And I think I forgot to share this to 7 Kids Crafts, which I'm completely disappointed in myself for doing. I promise I will do that next time. I'm 2020 is going to be a lot of different things for Handmade by TLC, and I'm Tammy Louise, and my last name is Conless, so TLC is something that's near and dear to my heart. But I truly think that the crafting is the C. It's not necessarily my last name, but Tammy Louise Crafting. I've crafted for 20 or 30 years now, and I enjoy every minute of it. Now that I know that you all are going to be able to join me and watch me and come with me on this journey, it's going to make it even better. I hope you enjoyed the card. I hope you enjoyed some of the tricks. Oh, and for goodness, or interactive cards. Make yourself one of those awesome little tools. I don't think it has to be out of anything specific. Just cut your circles or something and make a little V in it. It makes it a breeze, and your tool works perfectly. Don't forget the little glossy axe so that your Cupid can't twist or turn or curve around. If you guys, join me again next week, I'm going to have another freebie. I'm going to have some digitals up in the store very, very soon. And I hope, with a little bit of the information that I ask and you guys answer, it's going to help me determine what's going to be in the store coming next. I do have another die coming. It's kind of a secret. It's kind of a pop news, but it's coming out probably by the end of March. So I hope you enjoyed the project. I will see you guys soon. Please stay crafty. Thanks for joining me. You can let them out. Why don't you take them outside to go potty?
How's the stream?
I don't know. I don't know if it's still on. I think it's still on. It's still live. I don't know how to turn it off. Do you know how to turn it off?
I think you have to turn it off with your phone.
Oh, with my phone, that's right. Okay. Okay, wait. Hi. I'm just learning how to turn it off. Okay, so finish.